It's gone very well. There's always a little bit of unexpected things. We've estimated a high end of the weight. We thought maybe the statue was solid. Turns out the statue is hollow, which makes it lighter but a little more fragile. So a little extra care with that. Next step is to remove, they're going to try and remove the base as one piece. If that works, it makes it a much easier to handle. But it's going very well so far, absolutely.
Okay. So how heavy is the statue?
Well, our high-end estimate, assuming statue and base and a solid statue, is about 30,000 pounds. It's going to obviously be much less than that.
Do you have a guess?
No, we're guessing somewhere in the 17 to 20,000 pound range. That's a solid granite base, so that is obviously the bulk of the weight. And they've rigged it with that heavier weight in mind, so it'll only get easier to carry and handle if it weighs less.
In terms of complication, how complicated has this project been compared to
Really
say, other counties?
Not complicated at all. Moving a statue is, although it's the first time we've done this, talking to the contractor who does this all the time, this one's pretty easy as it goes. It's not one of these big, huge statues you see in Washington. This is relatively easy to handle. It's a nice solid block, so there's nothing really complicated about it except moving it around the building in order to get it into the parking lot. It will be delivered to a county facility where it can be secured for a couple of days, and then will be installed at White's Ferry later in the week.
Later in the week?
Yeah.
So it won't be tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
White's Ferry is busiest on Saturdays and Sundays. We didn't want to create an obstruction, or there's a lot of traffic through there, so it was the owners of White's Ferry asked that we not do this on the weekend so that it didn't create traffic jams. So we'll be in there later in the week. We still have to coordinate that.
Okay. And where will the county facility be that will be stored?
In that area.
Okay. That area.
That area.
The White's Ferry area.
General Poolsville.
General
area.
Poolsville.
We have a couple of facilities down there.
Right. Okay. And you don't want to narrow it down.
I'd rather not. Yeah.
Again,
there's always a concern of vandalism.